Okay, I know I'm giving you guys this video early. I'm gonna address a few things real quick. This bad boy. I graduate next week. That is my cap and gown. I want it out of my closet. It is my motivation to get me through the last few week that I have left of school. Hold on, I gotta log on to my computer. Future Cadence, put some Jeopardy music over this. It will be funny. No, it won't. But the premise of today's video is to talk about one of the fandoms I am in. And you're probably asking yourself, oh, well, you look like you're in a lot of fandoms. That's because I am. Some of them are more frequent than the others, and some of them are just favoritism, and I like. Why are we not opening? Thank you. And some of them are just because I am me. So, I am in the Good Omens fandom. Hold on. Okay. I am in the Good Omens fandom. Like, I like it. Strike me down. I don't care. I have pixel art up on my wall. This one you can't see. But I have Crowley and Aziraphale in their angel forms. So, yeah. I'm also a huge Percy Jackson fan. You can't see my Percy Jackson wall. But it's there. This, you just kind of just have some miscellaneous things. Again, you can't really see it. I'm also a huge Marvel fan and a DC fan, but that's like on the complete opposite side of my room. But anywho, not why I am making this video. So you know that trend where like people make bingo cards of like my teacher, bingo card for my husband playing a video game, bingo card this, bingo card that. I made a bingo card for Good Omens 3. I made a bingo card for Good Omens 3. I made this today. I can literally show you guys my sketchbook of what I was sketching, like writing down ideas because we can't have our phones out at school. So I was using my sketchbook and writing down ideas. So what this is if you don't know how to play bingo, okay, we listen and we don't judge. Bingo is basically this game where you have a scorecard. This is what it tends to look like. This is a regular bingo scorecard. Now, if you're like me, who makes their own bingo card, because there are Good Omens bingo cards out there for season 3. I just made my own. I will have to like modify some of these to be like, oh, ha ha ha, these are just for me and my friend, because this is because I'm watching Good Omens 3 with my friend. I will be pulling an all-nighter though to watch it because it comes out at 3 o'clock my time. Sorry, it comes out at 3 a.m. my time, and it comes out at, little words, holy shit, it comes out around, like, midnight, my friend's time back in Washington. So, I'll be doing that. Hold on. I just realized in a lot of my videos, I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper. But anywho. This is what my bingo card looks like. Some things had to be censored, because, you know, it has my friend's name on it. It is what it is. But this is my bingo card. And I'm going to... Oh, I guess I really didn't explain bingo. Bingo is this game where it's normally played with numbers, and they'll have these, like, circular balls. They'll have these balls with numbers on it. And they'll call them out, and if you have that number on your bingo card, you put a dot on it, or you cross it off, and then once you get a bingo, which is normally 5 in a row, you call bingo. There's no prize in this. Normally when you play bingo, you get a prize. Our prize is our sanity that we will be losing because the movie is an hour and a half. So, yes. And if you were to ask me, I would tell you, yes, I have 2 of my finals starting on Wednesday. And instead, I'm going to watch a show about an angel and a demon being in love with each other, but not wanting to be with each other. But when they want to be with each other, a complicated situationship. One that has lasted 6,000 years. Which means the Earth in Good Omens is 6,000 years old. But anywho, we're going to start off with my first square. The Apology Dance. Now, if you don't know what the Apology Dance is, or if you've never watched Good Omens, click off this video now. Click off this video now. The Apology Dance is something we see Crowley do in season 2. When he's apologizing to Aziraphale, and Aziraphale goes, I did the Apology Dance in 1962, 1941, and just lists a few more dates. The Apology Dance is basically something that they do to apologize to each other. We don't know where it came from or where it started, but they do the Apology Dance. And you know what? We love that for them. So if Aziraphale doesn't show up doing the Apology Dance, it completely throws my entire bingo off. So yes. Anywho, our next one, because we're going down our column row, the next one I have in the B section is Crowley will call Aziraphale by his name when they first see each other. I can see this being the case more or less, because I can see him being frustrated, being like, you left me and you're coming to ask for my help. You left Aziraphale and you're asking for my help. That's how I think that's gonna go. Is that the case? Probably not. Do I hope that's the case? Yes. I can see it happening. I can see Crowley being upset and being like, you left me. You abandoned me. You left me to deal with the consequences of your actions. And you expect me to, what? Accept you with open arms. Because in the Good Omens trailer, we hear Aziraphale go, what, do you want an apology from me? Yes! With the dance! And if that is not said, well, oh, shit. But yeah, no. Our next one in our B category, this one I just put for fun because the Bentley is a child of divorce. If you don't know, Crowley's car, the Bentley, the thing is its own character, I swear. Which we circled back to actually, in another bingo spot. The Bentley pisses Crowley off, and that is because the Bentley has its mind of its own. Like, the Bentley is its own thing, and I will die on that hill. I think sorry, I'm looking at my computer so I can see this in front of me. Now, the fourth one in this category, the fourth one in this category, I think we are going to see how Crowley fell, how he went from being an angel, super high up, like super official, to being a demon. There's a scene in the trailer, hold on, I don't like how this looks. Okay, there's a scene in the trailer where we see the Metatron, where we see the Metatron, and they're wearing, I wouldn't say robes, I'm going to say robes. There's probably a fancier word, togas. There's probably a fancier word in there. I'm just not going to use it because I don't know it, but robes. And normally, the angels nowadays, when we're looking at the present, wear suits and skirts and look all nice and presentable. We see the Metatron in a suit. That's how he's portrayed in the show. But when we see him in the trailer, he's wearing this outfit. Okay, zoomed in. We see him wearing this outfit compared to what he looks like when we first see him. But I mean, I guess when we first see him, he's a floating head. But you know, it doesn't really matter. No one likes the Metatron. This one is kind of a joke. I put this one on here because I didn't know what else to put, but we see God. God is the narrator of this entire show. We don't know what she looks like. And before you're like, oh, how do you know God's gender? Tell that to the narrator, okay? But anyway, I guess it could be non-binary. Oh well. This one I know is going to happen. It's just on here because, you know, the points. A nightingale in Berkeley Square playing at any point in this entire movie. It's going to happen. It's just on there because I know it's going to happen. Now, this one. If we don't get this one, I'm going to be a little sad. Because again, this throws off my bingo. Because a bingo is 5 over. So it spells the word bingo, which is B-I-N-G-O. And then 5 down. It doesn't matter what way you have it. As long as there are 5 dots technically connecting, you get the bingo. And my bingo is a cross. So 1 in each category. So good old-fashioned lover boy. But obviously when I put it in the bingo card, I said Loverboy by Queens plays. And again, at any point in this movie that this song comes on, Crowley listens to Queens. So if it's not in there, I'm gonna low-key cry. Because then I can't get my bingo. This one is just for fun. I mean, I think it's gonna happen. I just like the wording I use. The Metatron gets slimed out. And if you don't know what that means, you're not Gen Z. Or on the younger side of Gen Z. That basically just means This one is for me and my friend, but we both say WTF at the same time. We have the same vocabulary. My friend has Tourette's. I have Tourette's, so our vocal stems, not even our vocal stems, but like one person does something, the other person does the other. We also mimic each other. Like, me and that friend are tight. That is my sibling. I swear on the gods themselves, that is my sibling, and I would go to war for them. Again, this one is just for me and my sibling. We cry at some point. Doesn't have to be at the end, doesn't have to be at the beginning, doesn't even have to be in the middle of it. We just cry at some point. Because why not? Why not? This one, I was kind of running out of ideas at this point. I was kind of just running out of ideas, so I put this one on here. The bookshop is gone. The bookshop just poofed. But yeah, no. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna get, like, slimed out by YouTube for saying this. But I'm gonna say, I say I'm gonna get KMS, at some point. Because when I get really frustrated or irritated at a character, I literally go, yeah. This one I put on here because it's confirmed that his actor is going to be in this. We just have no other details besides the fact that his actor is in it. So I think it's just going to be a flashback or something. Because he wasn't in the trailer. But I guess the trailer was just the trailer. And it spent, I think, more time actually showing past clips than it did present clips. But anywho, Adam shows up for, like, no reason. Like I said, Adam shows up for literally no reason. This one, again, just because Adam's actor is in the show, is going to be there. I put Jesus and Adam talk. Because, you know, the Antichrist talking to Christ, you know, it makes sense to some extent. We get a time skip. I know we're going to get a time skip. We have to get a fucking time skip. There's no way we're not getting a time skip. We get a flashback. Now, Good Omens is really known for, like, their flashback sequences of, like, different time periods. So, This next one is so stupid. I love it though. Crowley hates the bookstore and his car. That's why he's homeless. There's not much more to say. Crowley has now bad memories with the bookshop, and so why would he want to go back to the bookshop where he confessed his feelings to his 6,000-year-old situationship and then was rejected for a toxic workforce? And then his car has a mind of its own. Does its own thing. It literally, Good Omens ends, season 2 ends with him getting in his car in the Bentley just playing sad, depressing songs to the point where Crowley has to turn off his car stereo and just is sitting there just... but no. Yeah. This one has to be confirmed. I think Michael Sheen, who plays Aziraphale, has confirmed it. They kiss, and it doesn't end up in a breakup this time, you know? This could be life-saving. Like, I need this. I need them to not break up this time. This shit better end happy. You get a point. You get a point if it's this shit better end happy. This entire column was my friend, by the way. So this is going to be, like, really random compared to, like, the other 4 categories because this was my friend. This was my friend who said this. Aziraphale will turn the car yellow again, which is something he did in season 2. It's a really funny scene. Cut to Gabriel and Beelzebub just living their best life. My friend barks at someone at some point. That's one of their tics. So it's going to happen. We just put it on there for fun. Again, these are just my friend. My friend did 4 of these. I did 1 of them. This is directly what I put because I didn't have a lot of room. Rip the world and Crowley and Aziraphale live in the stars. You know what? Pop off. If that happens, Jaw is on the ground because what? I mean, that's one way to be like, hey, you never know because there's no ending, there's no more Earth. And this is what I put. Dining at the Ritz. That's what they were supposed to do at the end of season 2 because Crowley and Quo literally goes, we're going to go for a very alcoholic beverage at the Ritz. And then confesses his feelings and gets dumped. Yeah, no, that is my very complicated bingo card that I just yapped 18 minutes about because I think the world deserves to know about my very lovely bingo card that I spent 30 minutes making. So, yay! This video is coming out before Sunday, and I do not know if you guys are going to get a video next week, because I graduate next week. You may get like a little vlog of me being like, hey, I'm graduating. But that's like about it. So this is your video this week because I have family coming down for graduation. So I do deeply apologize. Anywho, bye.